Well, we are helping you to get ready for Christmas nice and early. I know it's early, but it's better this way rather than having to spend all that money and think of all the jobs you've got to do all in 1 month. If we leave it till December, you know that it actually ends up being quite stressful. Take care of some of the stresses right now. We've got gifts for the entire family, all your friends taken care of with Molton Brown. This, though, I think we need to get into straight away because this has already sold out. We've now got some advanced orders, but I'm not sure how long those are going to last. It doesn't mean there's an infinite supply just because we've got some advanced orders, and the advanced orders will come out to you the week commencing the 28th of October, so not that long to wait, and of course plenty of time before Christmas. So this is always popular, isn't it?
Always. We get it annually around this time. We always order more and more and more, but you love it. And I think what happens is year on year you discover it, you repeat buy it for people because it's such a winner. And then perhaps the year after you think, well, so-and-so and so-and-so loved it. So oh, actually it works for that person as well. So you've got the black pepper, which of course is just so incredibly popular. Your lovely, spicy, sort of fresh, wonderful creation made by Jacques Chebet originally, who's one of the best perfumers in the world, and that's really not an exaggeration. He's a master nose. And then what we've done, we've put it with this fabulous scrub bar. So as you can see, beautiful, big, thick, kind of a big brick, really. It's a really lovely size bar of soap, triple milled, so it really holds its shape when it goes in the water. It doesn't mulch and sort of melt into the soap tray at all, which is lovely. It retains that shape. And inside it, it has those Madagascan black peppercorns. So what this means is if you were in the shower or bath, rather than go like that and then be sort of washing with the soap, you actually apply it directly to the skin, and then as the soap sort of fades, you start to get the texture of the black peppercorns coming through.
I can even smell that without even opening this bottle. You can just smell that in the air.
It's really lovely. And then you're going to slough away all that sort of top layer of skin that you can't, it's not even visible to the naked eye, but basically dead skin cells. So when you give a good exfoliate or a good sort of slough, then you're going to get rid of that layer. And that's just going to leave skin feeling cleaner, brighter, better, renewed. It's like better. I mean, your skin is a living organ, basically. It can breathe better as well.
And then all the lovely products that use, like the body lotions and things, when they go on, they're going to be going on not on top of old dead skin, but actually onto your freshly, sort of almost spring-cleaned in autumn skin.
Exactly, exactly. And as we go into the winter, the central heating, all the rest of it, we can all get a slightly drier skin. So it's a lovely one to have at this time of year. The fact that we've put it with the box means that if you are gifting, it's easy to wrap. So I think when you see the wash, you go, great, you know, so-and-so loves black pepper, I'll get that. But actually now it really looks like a good gift.
And I have to let you know, this is going so quickly. It's just so grabbable. You just want to get your hands on it, don't you? I love that. I'd probably have it stood up like that.
Oh, yes.
Because you can see the Molton Brown, and you have got the box there for that as well, separately. So these could be two gorgeous separate gifts. We always love hearing from you as well. So if you do want to get in touch with us, you can via WhatsApp. We can WhatsApp each other. So come through. Let us know what's your favourite fragrance from Molton Brown? What are you using currently? Or are you like me? Do you like having your Molton Brown almost like an apothecary in the bathroom? It's almost like a cocktail bar of lovely indulgent treats, but they're indulgent without the calories, without being bad for you. In fact, they're really great for you, especially that sense of well-being.
Oh, utterly. And oh, that is so good. And, you know, the thing is, I think it's true with orange and bergamot as well, or even temple tree. There are certain fragrances I completely adore. But then because I'm so lucky and I'm always having to try new ones, I know it's a tough job. Sometimes I won't have used something for a while, and when you come back to it, you go, oh, it's such a classic. It's such a classic. So black pepper's a really clever fragrance because it manages to be many things all at once. So it's fresh at the top, that nice sort of lemon burst. Then it goes nice and green in the heart. And then it's in the base of it where you get those longer lasting, richer, warmer ingredients. And that brings the sort of spice factor. That Madagascan black pepper, the beautiful vetiver, the lovely oak moss and ambergris. So very expensive, more aftershavey than perfumey, if that makes sense. More of our black pepper customers are men in terms of who uses it, but of course there are plenty of women that like those warmer fragrances. But yeah, in terms of gifting for the guys, It's hard to go wrong because I've never met anybody that doesn't like it.
Well, we saw some lovely reviews across the bottom of the screen just now. Jilly was saying that she buys this set every year for her son because he absolutely loves it. And isn't that a nice feeling? You know, if you've got someone who always buys you a certain thing, they're really looking forward to it. So grab this now. You don't want them to be without it if you always buy this, because now that we're getting this close to Christmas, we're just a few weeks away. I know it's not like it's just around the corner, but still, it's actually not as far away as you might think, and it'll soon be upon us. Grab it now, because anything that sells out this side of Christmas, really not guaranteed to get it back in time for Christmas
again.
You know
that awful cliche? You know when you're a kid and the summer holidays feel like a year? And it just went on and on and on and on. And then now I'm like, is it nearly Christmas again?
I know.
I mean, it just whizzes, doesn't it?
I know, especially at QVC.
It does. I look back at photos and I think, was this this year? No, that was last year. I mean, maybe it's just me, but time is flying.
It is really flying, and so is the stock of that one. And as with many items, in fact, I think just about all the items in this show, much better value than going direct to Molton Brown. So feel free to check that out for yourself. But with us, we have a 60-day money-back guarantee extended to the end of January if it's a Christmas gift. Now, oh no, I shouldn't say oh no, because obviously it's good for QVC as a business, but I was really looking forward to diving into these. Tell you what, we're not going to be getting to these because they have almost sold out. So they are very limited stock. We have no advanced orders. That's 252,729, and this would cost you £78 if you went direct.
Yeah,
amazing.
That was supposed to last till 11 p.m. tonight as well. We saw it once. Okay, that marvellous mandarin and spice in the ham wash is just exquisite. The Merry Berries and Mimosa is a sort of sweeter, candied fruit, cranberry, raspberry affair. And then your vintage elderflower is like the fizz of cold champagne with that fresh elderflower in it as well. I think, I mean, grab it while you can. What I will say is if you're disappointed, I think coming up, we've got the marvellous mandarin in another set. So, yeah.
Yeah, but just grab it while you can.
And you've got the festive frankincense and allspice in the TSV.
And this, still on the way for you. What a deal this is. You know that normally, I mean, this kind of price wouldn't buy you 2 bottles, let alone 4 of them. So £48.96, even against our price of £80. £80 would be a great deal for this. And you're getting the box as well. So 4 easy pays of just £12.24. You know full well that one of these bottles does not cost just however much it said there. What was it? £12.48. I mean, that is unbelievable. Please open the Molton Brown website on your devices if you're watching right now. If you've got something to hand, go and have a look and see what you will pay for each one. Plus, we're giving you the box as well. It is unbelievable value. That price wouldn't have even bought you 2. Now, this is our 3-piece hand wash collection. And once again, tremendous value for money. Each one would be £22, so £66 worth of value. But what do we get?
I think now this might be just for you. You might be going, right, it is entering that time where we're staying in a little bit more, the weather is changing, I want the house to look really good. So you might go kitchen, bathroom, perhaps you've got a downstairs loo or one in the cupboard and you can save it up because these are exquisite. Fiery pink pepper, heavenly ginger lily and rhubarb and rose in the famous Molton Brown hand wash bottle. And I say that, they really are. Molton Brown were the first brand ever to create a liquid hand wash. So I know that sounds weird now. We're all so used to it. Every brand now makes it. But there was a time when this was really weird and unusual and quirky because it was only bars of soap that we were used to. These really, really took off. Everybody wanted them. They'd put them in the top restaurants in beautiful cities and then they had to nail them to the wall because even the really wealthy customers were putting them in their handbags. So there you go. And, you know, when you're washing your hands in something really good, that kind of mundane chore becomes a pleasure. If you've been cooking all day and then you've finished and you've done all the washing up and you go and sit down and your hands are smelling of heavenly ginger lily, how nice is that?
Well, it makes you more hygienic because you're much more inclined to go and wash your hands when you know it's a little treat at the same time.
Exactly. And I must say, in my experience, kids love the rhubarb and rose. So if you have children where they come in from school or grandkids and you're like, wash your hands, and they're like, ugh. Try using that. They'll actually go and do it of their own accord because they like, oh, that smells so fruity and yummy. So these are lovely. And what I will say as well, obviously you're getting QVC value here because one in store would be £22. So you're
brilliant value for money.
A free one, basically. But what I will say is sometimes when I meet people and they go, look, it's quite a lot on a hand wash, fair, because you can get one for a few quid in the chemist or whatever, but it's so different. And what I will say is I know value is important. Those ones last weeks, these last months. So I will put them out sometimes, and there's a fair bit of traffic in my house. I've got 2 kids who bring their friends round. I obviously entertain, you know, but we're not a huge family. But nevertheless, 6 months they can last.
Yes,
and you know, I do wash my hands a lot because you only need 1 pump. It doesn't look like a lot, but that is absolutely plenty to clean your hands really thoroughly and work up a lather, just that small amount. And yeah, the fragrance is phenomenal, and that lasts, and it looks nice as well.
It's such a lovely gift as well if you're going to someone else's house, maybe they're hosting an evening, maybe even with things like Halloween and things like that that are coming up. I know we're talking Christmas, but if you were going around, if maybe someone's having a gathering, maybe it's someone who doesn't drink alcohol, because increasingly more and more people, they don't want gifts of alcohol because they don't drink. Maybe they've got special dietary requirements, so taking them a box of chocolates wouldn't be appropriate. If you took them one of these, they would be delighted. And every time they go and wash their hands, they will think of you and they'll remember, oh, wasn't that a thoughtful gift?
Yeah.
Such a lovely gift. There's only 250 left of these. They are really ticking down quickly. And remember, for less than the price you would pay for 2 direct from Molton Brown, you get 3 full-size bottles with the pumps. They would cost you £22 each, so that's 22, 44, £66 worth of value.
Yeah.
I just love the value we do. And £10.50, your first easy payment plus your P&P. I mean, you just can't do better than QVC.
Yeah, and do you know what? It's a funny thing. I was looking around my home the other day and having a bit of a grumpy day. I was thinking, that needs painting really, and oh, that little bit of skirting board's coming away. And I was just like, oh, and actually, a bit of nice lighting, put out a beautiful hand wash, like a nice cushion, everything. So I was like, I can't do that till after Christmas. I'm going to do all the house stuff next year. But I'm still quite house proud, so I still want my home to look nice. So yeah, I don't know. The little things sometimes can make up for the other things that other people don't notice at all. It's only you seeing them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. And especially if you're like me and maybe you've got a house that looks like it's in black and white. You know, the greys were really big a few years ago. My house is like a black and white photograph when you walk in. It's things like these that just add that lovely little touch of warmth and colour in the bathroom. And it actually really makes them pop by having the neutral background. They just look great. They are the finishing touch, the icing on the cake from an aesthetic point of view. But of course, they are stunning fragrances, and you can see they've all got the royal warrant on the front of every bottle. 4 easy pays of £10.50. Remember, you can shop with us on the app as well. If you've never tried the app, it's free to use, and you can go ahead and tap the app anytime it gets busy. You can use Q-Cut if it gets really busy, 0800 52 42 32. And we've got a lot of people who've been joining in the conversation, I'm pleased to say. So let's see. Ramiz, thank you so much for getting in touch. Lemon and mandarin is one of my favourites. I also love milk musk.
So do I.
Too many good ones to choose from. I agree. There really are so many lovely ones. Thank you for that. And then we've also got one from Rachel saying, hi, ladies, loving the show. My favourite Molton Brown fragrance. Oh, I'm with you, Rachel. Rhubarb and rose. It is absolutely stunning. Cannot be without it. Have it in everything.
Now, Rachel, I'm obsessed by that. Have it in everything. I love that.
Gorgeous.
It's like it's in the sink, it's in the bath, it's in my wardrobe. I love it.
It's so nice. And I recently, but I don't know if it's in stock anymore, but I bought a rhubarb and rose full-size body wash with the eau de toilette.
Have a look on the website, because we did have that earlier. I don't know if it's gone, but there is one, I think, available.
And look at this lovely smiling face right at the top of the screen there. That was Craig. You can actually go and see his choices, and you can also have a look at some of the best beauty buys of the moment. And remember, you have got 4 easy payments up until midnight tonight. Anything that is on air is already on 4 easy payments. Anything online that isn't yet on 4 easy payments, you've got the special code on our front page, so you can get those easy pays as well. It's actually also a good time, even if you're not shopping early for Christmas, if there are those everyday things that you're always going to buy anyway, you might as well go and get them while they're on easy payments, because it really just helps to space things out a little bit more. On 4 easy payments up till midnight tonight, and everything on the website, you just use the code SHOP4Z. So maybe you're in the market for a new computer, one of the big purchases, maybe a KitchenAid mixer to make all the lovely goodies at Christmas, then now's your chance to get it on 4 easy easy payments. But we are talking Molton Brown, absolutely amazing, gorgeous fragrances. And we have got a brilliant set here. This is your 4-piece luxury hand cream collection. They are 40 ml sizes, each of them, so they're full sizes. Please go and see how much you will pay for one of these. Go and have a look on their website. This is amazing value for money. So 243003 is the item number. So if you want to get these, I would say get in quickly because we've only just had some more stock.
I know, this is one of the sets that we bring back throughout the year. And it goes, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, that is my daughter. And I've got that setting on my phone where she can call me if it's an emergency and come through it when it's off. I'm so sorry.
Do you know what? Real life. This is real life.
She's at university, but go away. Right, so I have that setting for, so the only people that can get through, even when it's off, is my son and my daughter.
So VIP access.
Oh no, I'm so embarrassed.
Oh, don't you worry.
Sorry, everybody.
Don't you worry, it's real, isn't it?
Mortified. Right.
Real life happens.
Hand cream. Rhubarb and rose, Flora Luminare, question if I answered, hello, pink pepper and orange and bergamot. So really nice flavours. And these hand creams are packed full of fabulous ingredients, which is why you come back to them, because they make your hands feel so good. White truffle extract, Abyssinian oil, shea butters, really good. Rhubarb and rose is my favourite.
Oh, it smells so good. So good. And the cream is just so lovely and nourishing. It feels so good on your hands. If your hands feel a bit tight in this time of year, it can be so cold right now. This just gives you almost like, it feels almost like velvet on the skin. It's not greasy.
So obviously Molton Brown products are so good, and when you're just using them daily, they don't make your hands feel dry at all. But I have been washing my hands now since 9 o'clock last night. And so at a certain point, this is lovely.
It is gorgeous.
That is so nice. I'm going in for more. I'm going in for some orange and bergamot as well.
Gorgeous.
Now, I use hand cream every single day. It's as natural to me. I don't think everybody does, but I do. It's like moisturising my face. I can't think of not. So it's kind of the last thing I do before I go to bed. I don't like having dry hands. So I tend to be that person that has a hand cream in my handbag. And in the summer, when I'm on the beach, I'm quite fussy about it. I do like swimming in the sea, but I don't like the salt on my hands.
Yeah, it makes them feel really tight, doesn't it?
The sea, you know, like a small child. Well, I don't like it. So yeah, hand cream for me is a complete must, and these are so good. And look, it's gone straight in, absolutely beautiful.
And if you go straight to the Molton Brown website, I know that these used to be £10 each, but they're even more now. If you go to the Molton Brown website, as I did earlier, this is tremendous value for money. It's really great value for money that you're getting with us. And you've got 4 easy payments of just, let's see, just £7.50. That is absolutely incredible. So if you fancy getting hold of these at a really discounted price, they are at least 25% discounted compared to going direct. Absolutely amazing. Now, also, we have got this coming up very shortly, and this is fabulous. It is that gorgeous Graceful Apricot and Freesia. So Graceful Apricot and Freesia currently isn't even available on the Molton Brown website, or at least when I last looked, and the body lotion alone is £30. You know how much you will pay for 1 bottle of the body wash. Tremendous value again, but it is that very difficult to get hold of fragrance that we've got there for you if you want to give something extra special.